strony Stefanus Gamer i kontynuuję przygodę Final Fantasy XVI. Nasz główny bohater już wie, kto zaatakował jego brata i go zabił, a teraz podążam śladami ognistego typa, który gdzieś tam jest. Zobaczymy, co to będzie. Miłego oglądania i pamiętajcie o łapkach w górę, subach i czym tam jeszcze chcecie. Miłego.
Can't be much further now. Get him! Keep your distance, boy. That's enough. Who's that? Sick of Torgal. Get him, boy. Come on. Let me through. Get him, boy. You know what? Get him. There, boy. Sick of Torgal. You know what to do, boy. Over here.
is it, boy?
After him! Don't let him escape! Gav! Who goes there? This one's a deserter! Take his head!
Out of my way.
You made your choice!
Keep your distance, boy.
Get him! There he is! Don't let him escape! Kill the deserter!
Clive, what's the situation?
You're late! You're in trouble!
What?
The Imperials are on his tail. We have to get to him before they do.
Understood. I'm here to even the odds. Any objections? I'll take the dragon. You take the dragoon.
Give them all you've got, boy.
Sick of Torgal! Get him, boy!
Not this time.
Die, you bastard!
All right. One down, one to go.
Don't let them get away.
Sick of Torgal!
Since when could these... The war goes up, must come down. Bloody time waster. Come on, let's finish him off. Come on.
Shit!
Ile dramaturgii! O, złapał. I dobrze.
There. Clive doesn't have your nose, I said. He'd stumble off a cliff, I said.
That's the trouble with a nose like mine. Can't help sticking it where it's not wanted. But if it wasn't for you two, my sniffing days would be over. Thank you. Truly.
So, what news?
Well, found out where your friend's heading for one thing.
Gav,
Him and his mate are on their way to your old stomping ground, Rosaria. You should have seen what they did to the Imperials who tried to stop them. There's no question about it. He's a dominant of fire, all right.
he can't be.
Clive, I saw you turn into an icon before my very eyes. And yes, there's a good chance it was you who killed the Phoenix. But we weren't alone, were we? There was the fellow you saw enter the whirlwind. I saw him too. You didn't dream it, Clive. He's out there.
But who is he?
Don't ask me. I don't bloody know. But I do know one thing. You're gonna find him and find out. After all, you swore an oath.
What?
You swore you'd avenge your brother's death. That you'd never rest until you'd hunted down the man responsible. So, find out if this man's responsible and kill yourself if he's not.
Sid,
Don't thank me. Thank Gav.
Thank you, Gav.
Yeah, well.
No birds returning this year.
The Deadlands have swallowed their roosts, like as not. We're running out of time.
We'll be in Rosaria in a day or two.
Back to where it all began. He must be stopped.
Spitting great gouts of fire he was, like a bleeding volcano.
Ever seen a volcano?
What? You think I'm having you on?
Clive! Your friend! She's awake!
Right.
Go to her, you fool. Right, you lot. Enough slacking. Goots, come with me. Gav, go and get those wounds seen to.
Oh, give it to me straight. How long have I got?
So?
All in good time. Let's make ourselves scarce.
Jill.
Isn't the Moogle funny?
Let's get this fixed before someone...
It's true then. It really is you.
It is.
Clive! You're alive.
So are you. I still can't believe it. Are your wounds healed?
Yes. Talia told me what happened. You saved my life.
After nearly taking it, I had no idea. Forgive me, but how did you ever come to be there, Jill? Fighting for them.
The Iron Blood. They invaded not long after the news arrived about Phoenix Gate. Rosaria had lost her leaders. The Duchy was in chaos. The Iron Kingdom saw our weakness and pounced upon it. They killed the men and captured the women.
And took you back to Ironhome.
I thought they meant to have their fun with me before the end. But the end never came. My powers awoke, and everything changed. It all happened so fast.
We were told that the Iron Blood had captured a dominant and planned to bring her on their latest crusade.
They gave me a choice. To fight for them on the battlefield, or see my countrywomen slaughtered.
And they call us dominants.
What? What happened, Clive? What happened at Phoenix Gate?
It was me. I killed Joshua.
No, that's not true. I know you. You wouldn't do that.
It's the truth. I changed into him again, not long ago. The second icon of fire. The one responsible.
Clive.
When I think back to that night... The hooded man, he spoke to me. What did he say?
Francis.
We have found you. What did he mean?
Clive, we should go back there, to Phoenix Gate. I need to know what really happened, and so do you. You need to know for certain. And if what you told me is true, and you did what you said you did, then we will face it together.
Jill, right.
You'll be needing a change of clothes then. Out you go, your lordship. We wouldn't want you getting overexcited.
Sorry.
I'll see you soon then, Clive.
I should make ready too. We've a long journey ahead of us.
We're looking at half a dozen.
Their bunks are made up.
You! Newcomer! I need help.
What's the matter?
It's my assistant. She left to gather soil, and I've seen nothing of her since. I cannot concentrate one whit for fear of what might have happened. Please, I beg of you, will you go and check? I have to know.
All right, I'll go.
Marvelous. Thank you. You'll be rewarded for your time, of course.
Whereabouts is she?
Gotan's Bales. It's on the outskirts of Lostwing. Not the safest place for an unaccompanied bearer, perhaps, but the soil there is second to none. Now go, and do not linger. Why, it may already be too late.
Isn't the Moogle funny?
Ah, Clive. I trust you're settling in?
Gradually getting used to the place.
I'm glad to hear it. I was hoping you might be persuaded to come to my aid once more. Your services will be rewarded, of course.
I don't doubt it. Seems to be the way around here.
We strive to be better than those we once served. Now, as to the task itself, I am once again in need of a pair of hands to deliver sustenance to our esteemed companions. I have 3 meals for 3 industrious souls. What say you?
I'd be happy to help.
Marvelous. The 3 individuals you'll be seeking out are busying themselves about the hideaway. You'll find one by the entrance, another in the bunks, and the other guarding the cells. Thank you once again, Clive.
We just don't have enough teams to follow.
Something smells good. For me, I hope.
It is. Courtesy of Kenneth.
Oh, my thanks. These birds are needy creatures. They don't like me running after the fat chocobo behind their backs.
They must keep you busy.
There's never a moment's rest. Probably for the best I eat down here, reeking of the staples as I do. I'd only put people off their food. And who has time to wash and dress for dinner when they've got little darlings like these to wait upon, eh? Anyway, thanks for the food, and be sure to give Kenneth my regards.
back so soon? Fancied another kip in the cells, did you?
Kenneth sent me. He thought you might be hungry.
He wasn't wrong. The way my gut's been growling, I'd have curls running scared.
Guard duty down here can't be much fun.
It's not. But sometimes folk need locking up, and someone has to watch over them. I help people sleep at night, and that's not a boast many can make. You keep yourself on the right side of these bars now, you hear me?
Let's get this fixed before someone does themselves in.
Oh, what I wouldn't give for some wild mickleberries.
Can I help you? Kenneth sent me.
Ah, wonderful. Do you hear that? Our food has arrived. Does your appetite still elude you?
Is he sick?
I'm afraid so. Those no longer in need of a Physica's immediate ministrations are sent here for further rest. I tend to those who cannot tend to themselves, which leaves me very little time for anything else. Happily, Kenneth sees that I stay fed. I would be lost without the kindness of good people like him and yourself. Thank you.
I think that's everyone. I better let Kenneth know.
Could really do with a proper place to train.
Ah, you're back. All done? Wonderful. Here, your reward, as promised.
The hideaway's quite something. Everyone has their place.
A fact we are proud of, believe me. I'm glad you've witnessed it for yourself. You have your place too, of course, as you have just so capably proven, and you will always have a place with us, should you desire it.
It's kind of you to say so.
It is the truth, and not a soul among us would deny it. I look forward to all that you will bring to our little community.
Someone's in trouble.
Biegnę na ratunek!
That's enough. Give them all you've got, boy. It's over. Sick of Torgal. There, boy. Keep your
you hurt?
It would have been worse if you hadn't come along. Wait, I've seen you around the hideaway. You're new, aren't you?
I'm Clive.
And I'm Martel. But what are you doing here?
Looking for you. This is no place for a bearer on her own.
I noticed that. But this soil's not going to collect itself.
Then what if I gathered it for you? You could head back to the hideaway. Just exactly what sort of dirt is it that you need?
What I need is soil. But I'd be a fool to refuse your help after what just happened. It's the good stuff you're looking for. Dark, rich, fragrant. You'll know it when you find it.
Dark, rich, and fragrant. Right. Well, you should hurry back. Bohemil seemed worried enough that he might come looking for you himself.
That seems unlikely, but I won't argue with you. Thanks.
Soil, then. There's certainly enough of it here. But is it dark, rich, and fragrant? That should be enough. I better get it back to the hideaway.
There you are. And? All safe and sound?
Well, yes, she's standing right there.
Not the girl. The soil. Did you bring it?
Yes. Here.
Glorious! When Martel came home empty-handed, I almost had a fit. But with this, my research can continue. First and foremost come the measurements. I must know how much ether each sample contains. From there...
Wait, so you were never...
Worried about me? Sorry to disappoint you, but the only thing he worries about is his research.
But that's...
That's all right. It's just how he is. And if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be growing anything in these ruins. It's a small price to pay. Although, you shouldn't have to pay it too. Did he even offer you anything for helping? Ugh. Here. I know it's not much, but it's something, at least. I wish I could offer you some fruit too, but you're not likely to thank me if I do. Still, we'll grow something worth eating one of these days, and when we do, you'll have first pick.
Now, my research can continue.
What do you want?
To say farewell. We're leaving.
Good decision. Better that than buried out there in the black. You've got a lot to thank that girl for, you know.
I know. And I will.
Now, what do you really want? We both know you don't come here for conversation. You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here. Off you go then. And best of luck.
I should probably say thank you to Gav, too.
Make it quick. So, what'll it be? Should last you a good while. Yeah, that should do you. Not my best work, but it'll do. Anything else?
So your mind's made up, is it?
We'll be leaving for Rosaria as soon as we're able.
Back down memory lane, eh? Rosaria ain't what she used to be, Clive. Not since the Imperials moved in. First sign of trouble, you make straight for Martha's Rest and ask for the landlady. She's a friend of the cause. Tell her you was Sid, and she'll help you out.
Understood. Thank you, Gav.
Yeah.
I'd be lost without you.
Yeah, I'm just doing my job. No need to make such a fuss. You take care, all right? Oh, I'm crap at goodbyes. Where's Sid when you need him?
Give him my regards when he gets back.
I will.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Ready, my lady?
Ready. Rosaria. It's been 13 years.
But this breeze, the smell of the grass, it's just as I remember it.
You haven't been back either.
I couldn't. Rand did keep a close watch on each other in the Imperial Army. You get beheaded just for knowing a deserter. The only way out was on a mission.
I see.
But mostly I was afraid. Afraid to go back.
I know.
But I'm here now. Thanks to you. We should press on. That inn at the top of the hill must be Martha's Rest. Gav said the landlady's a friend.
But can we say the same for her patrons?
Imperials don't tend to take well to those with my mark. If anyone asks, I'm a branded soldier, sworn to protect my noble mistress.
Sick of Torgal! Get him, boy! Over here. You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy! Sick of Torgal! Get him! There, boy! Over here. You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy! Get him! Sick of Torgal! You know what to do. Sick of Torgal. Get him, boy. Get him.
They never finished building the bridge then.
After what happened at Phoenix Gate, it didn't seem the highest priority.
Oi! Stop. Here, you couldn't give me an hand, could you? Typical. A bloody bearer. Just when I thought my luck had changed. Still, better a crumb of crystal than an empty hand, I suppose. Though it pains me to use another man's branded. Here, you understand me, don't you? I need your help. These blasted birds must have caught a whiff of my cargo, and now they've got me surrounded. And it was very late as it was. I've got something special needs delivering before the rest, but I dare not leave my cart untended. You couldn't run it up to Martha's Rest for me, could you? Needs to get there quick, mind.
Fine.
That's the spirit. All right. Here. You hand that to the stable master and no one else. I'm owed a little something for it. If he gives it to you, pass it along to your master by way of thanks. Be off with you then, and don't go taking any detours on the way.
Here we are. Martha's Rest.
Good girl. You get some rest now.
Are you the stable master? I was asked to deliver this to you.
This is for me, right enough. Not sure what some bearer's doing bringing it to me, though. Where's that fool of a peddler got to?
He couldn't come himself. His cart's surrounded by wild chocobos.
Huh. Sounds about right. He'll have it full of Gizal greens, no doubt. Crammed with him, if I know him.
Gizal greens?
Chocobos go mad for them, don't they? And if you forget to seal the cart up tight, the smell gets out, and birds come running from miles around. Don't get me wrong. They're a fine investment for a savvy merchant, especially around these parts. But you can't get greedy, as our mutual friend is learning the hard way. Still, I got my wares, and that's all that matters. Be sure to pass your master my regards.
You barely have to step.
Arthur is as friendly as Gav claims.
Let's go and find out, shall we?
We'll leave him in the pond.
Excuse me. Would you happen to be the landlady?
Depends who's asking, and why they have an Imperial bearer with them.
For protection, which hopefully won't be needed. If you can advise me on the safest route to the west.
It's your friend here I'd be worried about. Bearers don't have an easy time of it in Rosaria. Even a Stratton lad like him might attract the wrong kind of attention. And if he gets nabbed, it ain't likely to end well for you either.
Then we'll just have to stay out of the malicious way. Gav said you might be able to help us.
Follow me. Sorry for before. Can't be too wary of strangers asking questions in our game. I'm Martha, an old friend of Sid's. He said he had high hopes for a bearer who joined recently. I expect that's you. So, where is it you're headed?
For Phoenix Gate. We have questions that need answering.
Is that so? Well, if you want to avoid the garrison, the road through Eastpool's your best bet. Or it would be, if the bridge hadn't collapsed. A right bloomin' nuisance it is. We've had no trade with the village for weeks. I did ask our carpenter to take a look at it. But he went out on another job, and he hasn't come back.
Do you think something might have happened to him?
Fingers crossed he's just taking his time. The alternative don't bear thinking about.
We'll find him. And make sure he's safe. We both need that bridge repaired. Your carpenter sounds like the man to do it.
I see why Sid's got such a soft spot for you. If you could, I'd be in your debt.
You said that he went out on a job?
Right. He went down into the marshes to check on another bridge. The one by the Fallen Gate.
The marshes were dangerous at the best of times. We should hurry.
There's a ladder to the side of the gate. That's the quickest way down, if you've a head for heights. His name is Bernard. Should you find him well, tell him Martha sent you, and that he's wanted at the bridge to Eastpool.
To the marshes, then. Let's find that ladder.
It was good, honest work.
Where he goes to Eastpool.
Here's the gate. And that must be the ladder.
I don't care what your orders are, Brandon. Get away from me!
What was that?
It came from under the bridge. Come on.
There he is.
Hold on, we're coming!
Thank you, my lady. You saved my life.
Not at all. You're Bernard the carpenter, yes?
I am. I didn't realize my name was known so widely.
I'm a friend of Martha's. She asked us to come and find you.
Well, I'm very grateful for it. I just finished checking these piles when I turn round. I see a gang of slavering monsters looking to feast on my flesh. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd have been snipped into strips by now.
We're just glad you're safe.
I best go and give my regards to the landlady then, eh?
Actually, she asked that if we found you, we should beg you make haste to repair the bridge to Eastpool.
Of course. I said I'd take a look at it, but it clean slipped my mind. I'll head up there straight away. The trusses are still sturdy. It's just a matter of replacing the stringers and relining the deck. I'll have it done in no time.
Thank you, Bernard. We were hoping to take the road to Eastpool ourselves. We're very grateful for your help. And sorry for asking this of you after what you've been through.
I owe you my life. Fixing a bridge is the least I can do. Thank you, my lady. And you too, son. You're with Sid, ain't ya? Me and him, we go way back. Not as far as Martha, mind, but far enough.
I see.
Well, I best get cracking then. You go and let Martha know I'm all right, and she'll have her bridge back soon enough.
We will.
The bridge will be fixed when it's fixed, right?
I hear the levies are due to go up.
You're back. What happened? Did you find Bernard?
We did. He's fine, and he'll have the bridge to Eastpool repaired soon.
Well, thank the Founder for that.
It was lucky we found him when we did. The creatures out there are not to be trifled with.
It's the Blight's fault. They'd nothing to eat in the north, so they come down here hunting for food. He can't keep going out alone. I'll have to arrange a guard for him. But anyway, thank you. I don't have a lot to offer in return, but you're welcome to rest here until the repairs are finished.
We'd be delighted.
Can I get you a drink or anything while you wait? Flagon of Imperial Gold, perhaps? Tastes like swill, but it'll slake a thirst.
No, thank you. I prefer the truth. About why there are so few bearers around here.
Yes. There were more of them when we were young. Far more.
Is this the Empire's doing? Have they been sent away?
They have, aye. Either to the Legions or Oriflamme. Seems the miners at Drake's Head are having a hard time keeping up with demand of late, so the bearers make up the shortfall. Time was they used to dole out crystals like sugar plums even down here in the provinces, but not anymore. Nowadays, they'll jump at any excuse to confiscate our bearers so they can be put to work elsewhere. I always knew the Empire treated their branded like shit, but after seeing it with my own eyes, well...
Congratulations on the new arrival. And you got the little laddie with you?
It was a bearer. The boy I carried for 9 long moons. A bloody bearer.
Oh, you poor thing. You gave it to the constables then?
Just left it at the garrison, aye. Let them deal with it. Couldn't wait to be rid of the blasted thing. Been wanting it gone since the moment I found out.
Well, it's all dealt with now. So no harm done, eh?
Mum, you weren't my brother, was he?
No. But you'll have one soon enough. You just have to be patient. All right?
All right.
Unbelievable, innit? Bearers may have been looked down on back in Archduke Elwin's day, but they were still human beings. Now they've fallen so far, a beggar wouldn't spit on them.
Siemaneczko, cześć.
Since you're not drinking,
Dzięki za odwiedzinki. Co słychać?
There's a darkness at the heart of this world, and I'd have you see it.
And we'll see it at an abbey.
Glademond Abbey, on the shore of Sorrowwise Bay. The abbot there is a friend. Tell him Martha sent you, and he'll show you what I mean.
Understood.
Nie inaczej streamuje spada, nie? Aczkolwiek chyba byłoby ciężej z innego nośnika streamować, jak gra jest tylko na konsolę, nie? Chyba, że się mylę.
Anything catch your eye? There you go. Very well.
Wiesz co, gra jest... O czym jest gra? No, w zasadzie też do końca nie wiem. Bardzo przypomina Grę o Tron, serial. Zdrady, morderstwa, trucie i tak dalej, to jest na porządku dziennym. Nasz główny bohater przed 13 laty uśmiercił swojego brata. W zasadzie nawet w demie można byłoby to zobaczyć. I w sumie szuka gościa, który jest odpowiedzialny za to wszystko. No i tak to właśnie powoli idzie.
Fresh cuts, get your fresh cuts.
Ale co mogę powiedzieć, to jak na razie no, fabularnie dosyć wciąga. Wygląda obłędnie gra. Bardzo. Dość realistycznie. Fajne są bitwy wielkich potworów. No, przyjemnie się ogląda. Wiesz co, powiem tak, jest to typowe, klasyczne japońskie RPG, ale za walkę odpowiadali ludzie, którzy robili ją w Devil May Cry'u, więc jest to trochę slasher, taki hack and slash z mocnymi elementami RPG. Tak to w sumie zrobione. Jak mocno odbiegli od pierwowzoru, czyli od turowych walk i tak dalej. Skupili się teraz na bardziej dynamicznej części tego wszystkiego i powiem szczerze, nawet to daje radę.
There, boy. Get him, boy. Get him.
Tutaj w zasadzie mocno dopiero poznaję i mechanikę, i ten świat, bo ile godzin? Mało dopiero rozegrane. A jakie gry Ciebie bardziej interesują?
Get him, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. Don't let them get away. Get him, boy. Sick of Torgal. You know what to do, boy. Get him. Give them all you've got, boy. There, boy.
Wiesz co, no tak, nowe Asasyny, no mam nie Valhalla, tak, Valhalla, ale jeszcze nie grałem, bo to jest gra, która spędzi mi trochę godzin. Jak nie trochę godzin, jak nie trochę set. Więc jest co tego. Ghost of Tsushima nie grałem jeszcze, mam ją cały czas w swojej biblioteczce. Czeka aż, w sumie nie wiem, ukończę finala i wtedy się za to zabiorę.
Let's make this quick. Give them all you've got, boy. Get him. Sick of Torgal. Get him, boy. You know what to do. Get him. Get him, boy. Over here.
Awans! No niestety, no. Final Fantasy, jakby nie patrzeć, ma już 40 lat swojej świetności. Nie wiem, chyba pierwszy wyszedł nawet chyba ponad 40, w 81 roku, więc to też już jest trochę. Tych części też wyszło. A czy to jest tak mocne fantasy? Jest. Każda część jest fantasy, chociaż tutaj jest najbardziej zrobiona w stylu takim brutalnym. Chyba najbardziej dorosła część ze wszystkich, w jakie grałem. I no, powiem szczerze, że nie dla każdego, bo historia jest ciężka. Ale wiadomo, to trzeba lubić. Jest na pewno zmienione niż to, co było, nie wiem, w 13 czy tam 10. No, było słuchawki z mikrofonem. Byłoby lepiej, ale nie jestem, że tak powiem, sam. Żona gra, że tak powiem, ze mną, nie? Więc ciężko by było, nie wiem, trójnik do słuchawek, nie? Bez sensu.
There's the Abbey. What darkness awaits us within, I wonder.
Let's go and see.
Flames to me! It's over.
Good day to you.
Nie wiem czemu, tam gdzie jest kościół są zawsze problemy. Zobaczymy, co nam tutaj wymyślą.
We came to offer a donation. From Martha.
I see. Then please, follow me.
I don't want to die. Please, Father. Help me for the pain. I beg you. The light. It fades.
A nie no, pewnie. Ogram to będę miał okazję pograć później. Ale też patrząc przez pryzmat wszystkich finali, to jest najbrutalniejsze zdecydowanie.
She entrusted them to my care, that I might ease their suffering. To the extent that I can. For the time they have left.
The curse has taken them. All of them.
As it does every bearer forced to use their gift. With each draw on the ether, their bodies petrify, till all that remains is stone and pain, and so they are cast aside. There is nothing either Martha or I can do to change that, but we can at least strive to make their final hours a little more bearable. Have faith, my son, for you shall rise again and find the happiness denied you in this life.
Thank you, Father.
O, Flight Simulator, no to trochę to jest. Tam chyba giga do ściągnięcia.
I must offer you my own thanks for the medicine you so kindly brought. Now, their final moments may be moments of peace. When next you see Martha, pray tell her that two more have succumbed.
Powiem ci, ostatnio przeszedłem Horizona, tego nowego. Też w sumie fajna gierka. A Ghost, no powiem ci, gdzieś długo się wzdrygałem, zbraniałem, bo gdzieś mi po głowie chodzi, że to jest Sekiro podobne, a ja nie lubię Souls-like'ów. Ja lubię swoje pady i całą resztę. I nie chcę się irytować, nie? Ale Ghost to zupełnie inna bajka, z tego co wiem, i nie miałem jeszcze, że tak powiem, siły i parcia. Nie powiedział o tym Microsoft, pakiet za dużo. Flight Simulator ci nie pójdzie? No, w sumie tam wcale nie są chyba raz, że małe wymagania, tylko sporo miejsca jest trzeba. Tam chyba też duża część mapy to w chmurze siedzi. Ale to kurczę, to już jest stary tytuł, chyba że mówię o czymś zupełnie innym. Kurczę, jak tam Sosnowiec w ogóle, dobra. Brawo ja. Co my tutaj jeszcze mamy ciekawego tu? No to muszę wrócić w takim bądź razie. Mogę się tutaj teleportować gdzieś szybciej. Ale mogę też się przejść. Chyba tędy mogę. Mogę tędy. O, i tutaj jest teleport. Chyba się aktywuje. Lecimy szybciutko. I ciach.
Fresh cuts, fresh cuts. Where'd you get these turnips? Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there, son.
Ah, you're back. Thanks for taking care of that.
The abbot had a message for you. Two more have succumbed.
I see.
O, jeśli tak rekomendujesz, to na pewno jak ukończę finala, to się zabiorę za Ghosta.
So, now you know, eh?
I've seen plenty of bearers die on the battlefield. But never like that.
And all because they were born different. The powers that be can't take away their gift, so they strip them of their humanity instead. Oh, there's plenty who pity a bearer's plight. But so long as we're content to sit around, weeping for those on whose broken backs we're carried, we ain't gonna change nothing.
And so you lend Sid your strength?
What little of it I have. Use profits from this place to buy the poor buggers.
So when the abbot told us the bearers were yours...
Aye, they're my property, at least by law. Any still fit to work fetch a price beyond my means. All I can do is care for those who are past mending. But it's not all doom and gloom. Bernard's finished fixing that bridge for you. You can carry on to Eastpool now. You got questions that need answering, ain't you? Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you, Martha.
Oh, I almost forgot. Sid and I have other friends in Rosaria. Wear this and they'll know you for one of us. And know that you will always be welcome here. You were right, Sid. It really is them. Lord Rosfield and Lady Warwick have come back to us. And long may they stay.
Sid.
Ah, Clive. You're not where I left you.
Hurt your hand.
I did, aye. With 1,000 little lightning bolts. Can't fling them around the way I used to. Think of it as my decoration for long service and exemplary misconduct. But you didn't come here to compare war wounds.
We didn't.
Thank you, Sid. For everything.
If you want to leave, that's your lookout. I'm sure you'll have a long and happy life together if you stay out of my way.
Sid!
Tak jest. Gram na PS5. A też gram na kompie, więc... A na kompie to akurat streamuję na Twitchu. A to co gram na konsoli, to streamuję na YouTubie. I ten sam.
I wanted to save her. For a while, I even thought I could. But just because you think something doesn't make it true.
Sid.
I'm no savior. Just a conceited old fool. I talk about people forging their own futures. But instead of handing them the hammer, I beat them with my own. And if no bugger wants to listen to what you've got to say, you might as well keep your gob shut. But Clive, I will say this. You're not a monster. You're the same man you've always been. Accept that, and you may yet escape your fate.
My fate?
Look, lad, you've had a hard life. And I don't see it getting much easier. You might not be able to save anyone else, but at the very least, you can save yourself.
I'll try.
And Jill, I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to talk, but I trust you'll take good care of the boy.
Yes, I will.
Is that the last of it?
Aye.
We'd best head back then. Wouldn't want to keep Nan waiting. Ta-ra then.
the leathers at you.
Martha said the blight had spread even further south, pushing yet more monsters down with it. I dare say we'll be seeing a few along the way.
Then we shall have to keep our wits about us.
Mówisz, że takie fajne efekty? No, zobaczymy, jak to na Play 5 będzie wyglądało. Już to zainstaluję.
Get him! Get him, boy! You there! Over here! Over here. You know what to do, boy. Keep your distance, boy. Sick him, Torgal. Get him. Sick him, Torgal. There, boy.
No to w takim bądź razie Sekiro powinno Ci się podobać, jeśli grałeś. Kiedyś na PlayStation 1 była taka gierka, nazywała się Tenchu. Grał jakimś takim ninja, czy tam zbitobójcą. Ale to były bardzo odległe czasy. Zobacz sobie Sekiro. Sekiro chyba nawet dawałeś swego czasu w plusie, ale nie wiem, czy miałeś. Chyba nawet 2 części są, tylko że tutaj, jak mówiłem wcześniej, to jest Souls-like, więc nie wiem, czy kogoś to będzie bawiło 100 razy podchodzenie do jednego bossa, nie?
Quiet, isn't it?
Yes.
You're Clive Rossfield. It's me, Hannah, Rodney Murdoch's wife.
Lady Hannah.
Oh, I knew it was you. You haven't changed at all. The Lord Marquis and Jill too. It's so good to see you both again.
It's good to see you too, Lady Hannah.
If you have time, you simply must come back to the house. I haven't much to offer, but what is mine is yours.
We should be delighted.
And you have been wandering the world ever since. I can well understand fleeing from those iron blood brutes, but oh, to take to the road at such a tender age.
wasn't easy, but we survived, and...
And now we're back. It's wonderful to see you safe and well, Lady Hannah. Do you think you will stay here, in Eastpool? Rosalith still enjoys the Mother Crystal's blessing, does it not? You could always move.
This house holds a lot of memories for me. So long as I can live here in peace, here I shall stay. Not that it matters. The capital is closed to civilians, by order of the Duchess. Or should I say, Her Imperial Majesty. Annabella's marriage to the Emperor of Sambrec heralded a great many changes here.
Yes, of course.
Oh, forgive me. I didn't mean to...
Please. There is nothing to forgive. Would my mother not make an exception for you and your husband? Surely she would not refuse the Lord Commander.
You haven't heard, then. Rodney passed away on the night of the fire. He never returned from Phoenix Gate.
I'm sorry.
Clive.
My poor child.
No, wspomnienia są straszne. Jak zabił jej męża, to tak jest. A brutalność się bardzo zmieniła. Generalnie. Jedną z najbrutalniejszych gier, która w ogóle nie wyszła, ale jednak wyszła, to był Threadkill z PS1 jeszcze. Ale to była gra na pewno stworzona przez psychopatę w ogóle, nie? A później w sumie z takich najnowszych gier, no to The Last of Us 1 i 2. Jak nie grałeś, polecam.
She really has been very kind.
Years of killing. 13 years without the faintest glimmer of hope. It was only Joshua that kept me going. I swore that I would avenge his death. That I would kill his killer. That was the only thing that gave my life any meaning. But if it was me who killed Joshua and Murdoch and all the others, then why the hell am I still breathing?
I ask myself the same. When I fought, hundreds died. There were so many bodies, so many lives cut short in their prime. That day in Dhalmekia, I wanted to join them. I wanted it all to end. I couldn't bear it anymore. If living meant being that, better to be just another body.
I'm sorry.
Do you remember that night on the balcony? When we looked up at the moon?
I said a prayer to Metia, and that prayer was answered. You came back to me. The heavens must have a plan for us. We should get some rest.
Bo widzisz, tutaj jest zrobiona właśnie typowo japońska gra. W końcu z logo Square. W klimatach średniowiecznej Europy, ale dalej z nutką wschodnich w ogóle tych wyglądów, nie? Też z początku nie mogą się przyzwyczaić do tej grafiki, ale po pewnym czasie to już tak patrzysz na to i kurczę, no, Ameryka, nie?
You look just like Elwyn did when he was your age.
How did you come to have some of my father's old clothes?
Oh, before Elwyn became Archduke, our families would often summer together. He and Rodney were like brothers. These clothes have been in a wardrobe for years.
Ace Combat to fantastyczna gierka. Ale te najnowsze odsłony, co było chyba na Playu 4, to już coś mi tam nie pasowało. No już nie to. Nie to co kiedyś, albo ja już za stary jestem i trochę ta zręcznościówka mnie przerasta.
They suit you well. Thank you, Lady Hannah.
Yes, thank you. You've been most kind.
No, I should thank you. It may only have been for a short while, but seeing you again took me back to happier times. Fare you well, my lord and lady.
And you, Lady Hannah. If we follow the road to the north.
Widzę, że automatycznie już mi założyło najlepszą broń. Jest tylko niewiele lepsza. O mnie to marketing zadziałał. Wracam skina z Top Gun Maverick i pierwsze co zrobię to kupuję Ace Combat. No powiem ci, my byliśmy 2 razy na Mavericku. Za pierwszym razem byliśmy w IMAXie. Trzeba obejrzeć to raz na kapitalnym nagłośnieniu i na ogromnym ekranie w Katowicach. I baja niesamowita. Czułem na pewno, że z każdej strony mi gdzieś latają samoloty. A za drugim razem byliśmy już w zwykłym kinie i już takiego efektu wow nie było. Było już inne nagłośnienie, już w ogóle cała reszta inna i tak no, niby fajnie, ale tak nie do końca, nie?
Anything take your fancy? Safe travels?
You? Those are Elwyn's. By the flames. You're his firstborn. Clive Rosfield.
You're mistaken.
Oh, you can't fool me, my lord. You're the very image of your father. And that would be true even if you weren't wearing his clothes. The self-same garments Hannah was keeping for you, if I'm not mistaken. She always swore that she would never part with them until the day Elwyn's sons returned. And now that day has come. Why, you'll be able to take your bearers back as well.
My bearers?
Ale to tak jest, powiem ci, nie? Że tak człowiek lepiej, łatwiej coś napisać, pogadać, nie? Ale to nie jest nic złego myślenia.
Oh, I'd be surprised if you recognized anything at all. Much has changed since Rosaria fell to the Empire. Not least for the bearers, who once served her noble families. When the Ironbloods sacked Rosalith 13 years back, many who lost their masters fled here in search of sanctuary.
And never returned.
Aye. The plan was to send them home once we'd won back the capital. But then the Imperials arrived. Rosaria became a province of Sanbreque. The duchy was dissolved, and they no longer had any home to return to. Back in your father's day, any bearer who lost their master became a ward of the duchy. We'd hand them over to the sheriffs, and they'd be assigned a new position. But when we saw how the Empire treated their branded, we knew that wasn't an option. So they've been here ever since.
And now you want to give them to me?
They're yours by right, Lord Rosfield. Bequeathed you by your late father. And they'd be better off serving you than hiding here. Indeed, many of them used to serve your house, and still considered the Rosfields their masters.
I'm no one's master. Not anymore. They wouldn't be safe with me.
I understand. You'll forgive an old man.
Jak dajesz mi za duże teksty do przeczytania, to mi nie wyłapuje w tym. W telewizorze. Muszę się posilić, że tak powiem, ściągawką.
One of the bearers is an elderly fellow who still swears absolute loyalty to Archduke Elwyn. I don't ask that you take him into your service, only that you meet with him. Let him see that Elwyn's son still lives, and that he's as fine a man as his father ever was.
It would be my honor.
No, powiem ci tak, to jest fajnie po prostu móc pogadać sobie z widzem. To nie jest nic złego. Wiesz, gorzej jest, jeśli się rozpraszasz przy fabule, nie? I zaczyna być problem, nie? Jakąś tam ustawę. Nie chcę tego zadania priorytetowego. Wiesz, w jakiejś luźnej siekance to jest fajnie. Ale czasami to, wiesz, zrobić się... Mam... Chwila. Czemu ja mam ci wrócić? Nie chcę się wracać, ja chcę iść dalej. Dalej, tu! Musi mi zaczepić. Jak w czołgi gram, to lubię z widzami gadać. To jest... Rzecz, która mnie w żaden sposób nie rozprasza, a nawet relaksuje. Co my to? I co zrobimy? Spuścisz tam kawałek lodu, a ja to potem rozpalę ogniem i będzie git?
Well, I can't move without meeting him. I've let the mayor down once already. It would be cruel to disappoint him again.
Right, let's ask around. Someone must have seen him.
Good day, milady. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a bearer, an elderly fellow who used to serve the Rosfields. Have you seen him?
Ah, that old loon. No sign of him today. Funny, he's usually down by the well at this hour, cooking up his fantasy feasts.
I'm sorry?
Oh, he worked in the kitchens at Rosalith Castle back in the day. Still thinks he's there now. You'd often hear the poor fool chatting away to the Archduke. Living in a dream he is.
A, daj spokój, po prostu rozładowujące się pady to był kiedyś dramat. Baterie, wszystko w 360 to tak jak mówisz, nie? To było.
Anyway, you'll be round here somewhere. Doubt he has the path to stray too far.
Thank you. We'll keep looking.
Będziemy szukać, to szukamy i lecimy. Widzieliście starego gościa.
Well now, unfamiliar faces. What brings you to Eastpool, travelers?
Looking for an elderly bearer. You wouldn't happen to have seen him, would you?
Ah, you mean the old boy who always waits by the well?
Yes, that's him.
What business do you have with him, if you don't mind me asking? You're not from the capital too, are you?
We are, in a way.
Well then, it's a pleasure to meet a fellow Rosalithian. I was born and raised down Market Street.
And never would have left if Archduke Elwyn had survived the fire. It wasn't the same when the Duchess took over, though. All the beatings, the evictions, the levies going up and up and up, even as the blight took half the harvest. Oh, listen to me, telling you what you already know. I'm sorry. And I'm afraid I can't help you with your bearer either, though I doubt he'll have gone far. He comes here every day, almost as if he's waiting for something.
We'll keep asking around then. Thank you.
Czyli tutaj mi nie pomogło. O, chociaż... Chociaż tam.
Might know where your bearer is. He's taking the old boy under his wing, so to speak. You should go and have a word with him. He'll be in the stables.
Patrick the Chocobo Keeper. Thank you. We will.
Dziękuję. Wiesz, najbardziej mnie cieszy fakt, że gra ma bardzo dużo dobrych opinii, recenzji i kto wie, czy to nie jest jeden z kandydatów do gry roku. Bo nie wiem, co w tym roku musiałoby wyjść takiego wow. Mów, gdzie jest.
Bloody hell's he got to?
Excuse me, but is something the matter?
It's this bearer I've been minding. I take my eyes off him for 1 minute and he disappears. He's not in his usual spot by the well, nor anywhere else in the village.
You must be Patrick.
I am, but...
And this bearer you're looking for, he's an elderly man who used to work in the Rosalith Castle kitchens, yes?
That's the fella. How do you know all this? I've never seen you in Eastpool before, but you seem to know the place better than I do myself. Ah, so that's how it is. Well then, if you're at
To szkoda, że tak spadło.
He's been losing what little sense he had left of late, saying the sheriff
Starfield.
and that he needs to go back to the castle.
Jeszcze za dużo nie wiem o tej grze. Ale ja też mam do kompa, też mam po prostu pada od Xboxa, ale od tego najnowszego, tego Series X. Bardzo przyjemnie mi się gra, chociaż w sumie jeden i drugi pad jest dobry. Chociaż od playki trochę wygodniejszy. Bo ja bardziej lubię w bijatyki grać. Mi to pasuje. Jak Spider-Man 2, to mówisz o Milesie Moralesie. Znaczy szukać jakiegoś starego piernika. Przecież nie pójdę dalej, jak nie znajdę gościa. No. Uwielbiam takie słabe kwasy. No chyba, że to się okaże niezbędna postać, która jest mi potrzebna w czymś. O, chyba będę się z kimś bił tutaj. Tak już czuję.
We should hurry. Company.
We can't lead them to the old man. They need to die.
Agreed.
Sick of Torgal! Garuda, lend me your strength! You know what to do, boy. There, boy! Sick of Torgal! Keep your distance, boy. Get him, boy! Over here. You know what to do. Get him, boy. There, boy. Get him, boy. Die.
Oj, kurczę, kapitalny krajobraz.
Are you all right, my friend? Come on. Let's go home.
Your Grace, you came for me.
Me.
I waited for you so long, but you finally came.
I'm not who you think.
Clive.
Yes. Pray forgive my long delay.
It's nothing, Your Grace. I prayed to the Founder that you would come, and at long last, he answered. Will we be returning to the castle, then? There is still a place for me in the kitchens?
No, my friend. We will not be returning to the castle, not yet. I'm on a very important expedition. One which may take some time. Could you wait for me in Eastpool until my journey is complete? I will come back for you then. I promise.
Of course, Your Grace. For you, I would gladly wait until my dying day.
Mam nadzieję, że teraz ruszę dalej. W miejsce, do którego chcę dojść. Na spotkanie.
Both of you. You've been most kind. The memory of serving the late Archduke was as one light in the darkness. And now that light burns a little more brightly. It's nothing but a fantasy, of course. But it's better than the truth of the matter. A damn sight better. The blight is on our doorstep. Our harvests are failing. The people are leaving in droves. If it weren't for Lady Hannah selling half her worldly goods to provide for the few of us who stayed behind, we would long since have starved. We want to keep the bearers safe here, we really do. But unless a miracle happens, we won't be able to spare a crust of bread to share between them soon enough.
Is it really that bad?
So bad, I even petitioned the Imperial garrison to take them. But when they found out where they'd come from, they damn near spat in our faces. Ducal dogs, they called them. Enemies of the Empire.
I know a man named Cid, who would gladly give a home to any bearer in need of one. Leave this with me. As soon as I return from Phoenix Gate, I'll speak with him.
Thank you, my lord. Will you be passing through Eastpool on your way?
Powiem ci, mam to samo. Jest taki zaduch, że szkoda gadać. Ale już jutro będzie chłodniej. Czy teraz to i tak już jest pół biedy, bo jak od rana się od południa do tej 17, to przecież nie szło wytrzymać. O, kolego sympatyczny. Ja też na motorku byłem. A czym to śmigasz po swoich okolicach? Ja jeżdżę na Yamaha Virago 1100. Więc ja typowo klasycznie. No może krótki spodenek nie zakładałem, bo jednak szanuję swoje zdrowie. Ale krótki rękawek już tak, bo kurczę bym się ugotował. Rękawiczki, kaski, tak już było za gorąco. Mamy taki problem niestety pogodowy, że jest albo potwornie za zimno, albo potwornie za gorąco, nie? I nie ma... Ale w tym roku będę na 125 zdawał. O! A to wiek cię ogranicza, czy... Bo w sumie na 125 to można na B jeździć. Wiek o tym decyduje, no w sumie tak. Znaczy to jest właśnie troszeczkę problem niestety z tym prawem jazdy dla młodych ludzi, niestety albo stety, bo od razu robię, no powiem tak, no od razu A się opłaca robić, nie? Chociaż jak ja robiłem kurs, bo ja jestem też świeżo po kursie, że tak powiem, 9 maja zdałem, gdzie się bardzo późno do tego przyzwyczaiłem, nie potrzebowałem lat i chyba nie wiem, wieku i stwierdzenia, że chyba jestem gotowy na to, by mieć prawo jazdy i je zrobić. No, z drugiej strony też mam gdzie trzymać motocykl, nie? Bo to też inaczej, nie? Jak się mieszka w bloku, to a nie masz garażu, to w miarę możliwości gdzieś to musisz mieć. No, teraz się akurat udało. To właśnie problem jest taki, że trzeba tam tego, jest A1, potem A2, potem robisz zwykłe A i to tak, bo tobie wiek tam cię blokuje i tak dalej. No tak na dobrą sprawę wsiadasz w 800, wróć. Zdajesz na 600, kupujesz fazera, który ma 100 koni i lądujesz na pierwszym drzewie, nie? Też jest trochę problem. Nie wiem, ja to zawsze byłem za klasycznymi maszynami, też może inaczej. A to jest wiadomo, to wszystko kwestia podejścia, nie? Bo ktoś podejdzie i będzie chciał, nie wiem, turystyka i kupi sobie jakiegoś co tam było? Kawasaki Vulcan, ale wersja Nomad i to już jest fajny potwór, nie? Jeden popieram, bo nie wszyscy młodzi mają poukładane w głowie, a z drugiej to jednak trochę doczytać trzeba na ściądze. Ciech. Pod względem i nie, no to właśnie, to, wiesz, to typowo chodzi o kasę, nie? Już wiadomo, no kurczę, wiesz, no na samochód możesz zdawać, jak jesteś sporo młodszy, a na motocykl już musisz być starszy, nie? Czy jest to dobre? No jest to dobre, nie? No, wiesz co, też jeszcze jest kwestia, jak to podchodzi, bo jeśli chcesz kupić, nie wiem, maszynę i żeby, nie wiem, to ma tylko szybko jeździć, odkręcam manetkę i już widzę 200 na blacie. Okej, fajnie, tylko weź utrzymaj sobie tą maszynę przy tej prędkości, nie? No, powiem Ci, ja jeżdżę 140, chyba najszybciej jechałem 150 i powiem Ci, to jest ogromna prędkość, nie? To jakoś ja nie potrzebuję jakiejś takiej niesamowitej dawki adrenaliny, że musi być, kurde, bo zapierdalam, nie? Nie, spokojnie, pomału. Ja się cieszę jazdą. Wsiadam na motocykl i ja mam frajdę, nie? Bo wiem i mam świadomość tego, że na motocyklu mam w zasadzie nic mnie nie chroni. To jest prawie jak rower. Już na rowerze jak się wywalę, to co najwyżej sobie trochę tam rękę mogę tam co najwyżej złamać, a na motocyklu to można już stracić życie, nie? Więc to jest... Nie twierdzę, że na rowerze też się nie straci życie, że tam też po prostu wariatów nie brakuje, ale to chyba jak wszędzie, no. Powiem Ci, fajne są to maszyny, Tylko wiadomo, znaczy wszystko dla ludzi, ale z głową. Dobra. Dochodzimy do celu głównego. Jak mam założone w głowie. Brama Feniksa.
Where it all went wrong.
Come on, Clive. It's time to discover the truth. It's almost as if time had stood still.
I suppose no one had any cause to return here. No. It's just as I left it. Let's have a look around. Could I have done this?
Could anyone?
Orzesz ty, orzeszku. Taką dziurę to tylko główny bohater mógł zrobić. Ja pierdziu, co się tu działo. A działo się, zapraszam do pierwszego filmu. Praktycznie sam początek gry.
What is it, Torgal? Clive.
That's him. He's the only one who can tell me what happened. I have to know.
Where is he?
Nowhere to be seen.
Damn it! He's like a bloody eel.
What is this place, anyway? Some sort of shrine?
Oh, sorry. You've never been here before.
This is the Hall of the Gate.
The gate?
It's a relic of the Fallen. Only the Phoenix's dominant can open it.
Hence the castle's name. This was where Joshua was supposed to...
Yes. He would have stepped through this door the next morning and listened to the words of our ancestors.
Would you have gone with him?
No. The Apodatory is holy ground. None but the dominant may enter. I and the other shields would have stood guard here, and prayed for my brother's safe return. Where the hell did he go?
Perhaps he went inside.
He couldn't have. He'd need the power of the Phoenix.
Ciekawe rzeczy się dzieją. Zobaczymy, co się będzie tu działo dalej.
Thank you, Joshua.
Are you sure about this?
Nevermore.
Another gate. Let's see if this one opens. Could this place really be a fallen ruin?
I'd hardly call it a ruin. It's perfect. Like it was built yesterday.
Kurczę, no. Źle to wygląda. Na ruiny, masakra.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
O, będę tu z kimś walczył. Wyczułem, że to będzie jakiś lewiatan albo coś takiego. Coś z wodą związanego, bo nie wierzę, że nie. I wchłonę kolejną moc. O. Go zaaktywował.
Oczywiście, bo stanął tam, gdzie powinien. Winda.
Przez przypadek. To, że premiera to jest płacona. No niestety.
What do we do?
The usual. Sick of Toggle. There, boy. Sick of Toggle. Keep your distance, boy. More trouble.
No kurde, z mieczem świetnym, to cholera Star Warsy.
Give them all you've got, boy. You know what to do, boy. Sick of it. How can these things still function?
How can any of this? This must be what the fallen ruins were like before they fell.
Zobaczmy. Ciekawe, jaka się tutaj tajemnica kryje. Chociaż nie. Jak sobie teraz przypomnę, to ja tutaj walczyłem przecież między tymi filarami. Okej, dobra, to już jest ciekawe.
Looks like he could take a beating.
Then let's give it one.
Get him! Not this time. Give them all you've got, boy. There, boy. Give me fire. You know what to do, boy. Get him. Sick of Torgal. Get him! Get him, boy! You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal. Don't let them get away.
Does any of this make sense to you?
None. Let's find the hooded man and leave.
Whatever they are, I don't think they're friendly.
Get him, boy! You know what to do, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. Get him, boy! Stay down! Sick of Torgal!
Would Joshua have had to run this gauntlet too?
No. At least not that I ever heard about. I imagine the Phoenix would receive a warmer welcome.
Here we go again. Where will we end up this time?
Surrounded by contraptions hell-bent on murdering us, I expect. Could the hooded man really have taken this path?
We won't know until we've followed it all the way to the end. Come on, let's keep looking.
Get him! There, boy! You know what? Get him, boy! Keep your distance, boy. Sick of Torgal. Get him, boy. Sick of Torgal.
Look out! There's more of them.
They'll fall like the rest. There, boy. Sick of Torgal. Give me fire. Get him. Get him, boy. Wait. Sick of Torgal. Too slow. Offend it over here. Sick of Torgal. Get him. Over here. You know what to do, boy.
I don't like this.
Dobra, nie spodziewałem się tu jeszcze bossa. Myślałem, że już będę mieć z kim gadać, a tutaj będzie lipa.
Sick of Torgal. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal. Not this time. Keep your distance, boy. Get him, boy. Sick of Torgal. Get him, boy. Get him. Sick of Torgal.
It's drawing in energy.
Not for long, it isn't. With me. Get him. There. It's down.
This is our chance.
You know what to do, boy. Over here. Sick of Torgal. Give them all you've got, boy.
It's done.
What are these creatures? And why do they keep attacking us?
They're probably asking themselves the same thing. We're the ones trespassing here. They're just protecting their home. Jill, look.
Is that some kind of mural?
It's worth a closer look, whatever it is.
Bierzesz na okrągło.
O, ciekawe co to tutaj. Wielka kula. I czym jest to coś tam z tyłu? To jakaś Franceska. To wygląda trochę jak ta, z którą walczyłem. Ta od wiatru.
All right then.
It would seem this place holds even more secrets than we thought.
Look out! Get him, boy! Keep your distance, boy. Lights.
Well, that did something.
You know what to do, boy. Sick of Toggle. Get him.
What have we here?
Another fallen wonder.
So, it isn't a dead end after all.
Apparently not.
No, powiem wam, bardzo mnie ciekawi, co tam będzie i czemu on nie ma struktur Feniksa otwiera, tylko jest od Ifryta. Może schodzić tylko zwykły ogień, a może i przejął moc Feniksa. W sumie ma te zdolności w ogóle od Feniksa, więc takie trochę to masło maślane, nie? No bo spójrzcie, drodzy widzowie. To wszystko to są fala żaru. Czekaj, gdzieś tutaj coś było. Jest Feniks. Feniks, więc tak. No tu jest ta od wiatru. Więc generalnie powinno być chyba jeszcze tu jedno. Chyba tylko jedno tutaj w tym miejscu powinno być jeszcze jedno. Takie w tej odległości jak to. No, zobaczymy. Już nie.
And look what's in it.
How old do you suppose this is? 1,000 years? More?
I don't know. I've never seen anything like it before.
Who is that in the middle, do you think? Some sort of god.
You're him. The second dominant of fire. Who are you?
Joshua chose me to be his shield. He gave me his blessing and asked me to keep him safe. I should have protected him that day. It was my duty.
Clive.
Joshua.
I'm sorry. I failed you.
Joshua died. I killed him.
And I blamed another for what I did. To spare myself the guilt. I feared that by accepting it, I would lose what little was left of me. So I ran. From everything.
And now? Are you ready to accept the truth?
I am. I know it won't be easy, but it's what I must do. So that Joshua's soul can finally rest in peace.
Me. I will press on.
Come, Ifrit. Show me who you truly are.
Żebyś kurde wiedział, diabeł w czystej postaci. Au, udało się. Gdzie on uciekł? Halo, tu jestem. Taki mały. Bić dziada. Przecież ładnie. Już? Okej, dobra.
still you deny it. Even when the truth's staring right at you. Come on, Clive. Face your fears. Too slow. Escape, eh? It's all right. I'm done running from you. Together, then. It's time to find out who we are, once and for all.
O, podoba mi się to. To teraz robimy zadymę. To ile to trwa? Masakra! Co tu się dzieje? Devil May Cry to... jeszcze bardziej się... Ja też za chwilę przyjmę tą samą formę. Co się będę szczypał? Mam nadzieję, że się uda. Ja bym chciał.
Clive, are you all right?
Jill. It's nothing. I'll be fine. No more chasing shadows. The hooded man isn't here. We should go.
Clive, are you sure you're all right? Whatever it is, you can tell me.
I had a hard enough time telling myself. I awakened as a dominant of fire, right here in this castle, and I've been running from it ever since. But now I know for certain who I really am. The second icon of fire, who killed my brother and burned this castle to the ground, was me. Ifrit.
Clive.
I took so many lives that night, and destroyed so many more, including yours. And I must atone for the crimes I've committed. But not before I learn the whole truth. How can a second icon of fire even exist? And why was I chosen as its dominant? Who is the hooded man who brought us here? And what does he want? I need to know. And since I'm still breathing, I might as well make myself useful.
We'll find your answers together. I want to learn the truth too. There'll be time enough for atonement when we're done.
I was hoping you'd say that. I don't think I could do this without you. You never were one to hide from the truth, even when we were young. And you haven't changed a bit.
You're wrong. I have changed. But I don't want to be that person anymore. The things she did were unforgivable. And yet, they're what brought us back together.
Thank you, Jill.
If he is here, then the disturbance I felt at the care must have been confounded. The hour is later than I thought.
Tell me, who did this, or I'll see you suffer the same fate.
The man who delivered the coffer said... He said Sid paid him.
I let you run amok with the rest of your rats, and this is how you repay me? Find out where he is. I'll crush him, flay him, rip out his heart, him and all his filthy brood, and send every last one of them to hell. Out. No!
Yes, my lord. Benedicta.
So, what... Next.
We returned to Eastpool. I promised the mayor I'd talk to him again. About Lady Hannah, amongst other things. Though she may be loath to leave, I can't help thinking she'd be safer with Cid too.
All right. We should arrange an introduction then. Torgal, what is it?
Nothing good, I'll wager. Come on.
What happened here?
Imperials! You'll pay for this!
We've got a live one.
Remember our orders? No survivors!
Who would order such a thing?
Get him, boy! Keep your distance.
Thought you could escape us, did you, Branded? You were born a slave. Get him!
Sick of Torgal!
Kill all of the ducal dogs!
Ducal dogs? They were innocent people! That should help.
Get him! Sick him, Torgal! Over here. Get him, boy! Over here. Don't let them get away. Sick him, Torgal! You know what to do, boy. Get him! Sick him, Torgal! You know what to do, boy. Get him! There, boy! You know what to do, boy. All must burn! The bearers and those who sheltered them. By Empress Annibella's command!
My mother ordered this.
Right.
Wait.
Give them all you've got, boy. Sick of Torgal. There, boy. Get him, boy. There, boy. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal. Keep your distance, boy. There, boy. Over here.
I'm sorry, Lady Hannah. You deserved so much better. All of these people did. Better than my mother.
Too late! Gav! Clive!
Acting on the orders of the Duchess, eh? We knew Eastpool was harbouring bearers. Thought they were safe enough hidden up here, but someone must have let slip. If they'd have only come to us sooner, none of this would have had to happen. Fuck!
My mother always did despise bearers. The way Father embraced them when the other nations spat on them as slaves. The way an accident of birth gave them a power that others lacked.
But why kill everyone? They meant no harm. They just wanted to be free.
This world judges that a crime punishable by death. Which is why we're going to change it. Gav, we want to help.
Thought you'd got your own stuff to be getting on with.
We do. But it can wait.
In that case, we should head back and tell Cid you've had a change of heart. He was always on it yet to join us.
All right.
And we'd best be quick. Last I heard, he was planning another excursion.
What about the villagers?
Aye. Can I leave yous lot to take care of things here?
Of course. We'll make sure they get a proper burial.
Thank you. All of you.
When you're ready, then.
Now, rats, lead me to your nest. Lord Kupka's message for your leader. If only he knew where to send it.
To Cid Solar, then. We have a lot to discuss.
I heard Otto barking at his lot earlier. Didn't sound happy.
What do you suppose it could be?
And what do you want? Go on, then. Finished, are you?
I see I'm busy here. What do you want? Anything else?
Don't mind me. Just taking a quick break.
This place is getting more crowded by the day.
I tell myself the bustle's a blessing. There'll be time enough for quiet contemplation when I'm dead. So, did you find the answers you were looking for?
I still don't know what to make of this gift, curse, or whatever it is I've been given. But there is one thing I can say for certain. I am a dominant, Ifrit. And there is nothing I can do to change that. It is a burden I must bear until my dying day.
Spoken true. Forgiveness and in turn salvation can only begin with acceptance. It's a path we all must walk, no matter how colourful our histories.
Cid, you once told me that you wanted to build a place where people could die on their own terms.
I did.
I've been thinking about that. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? For 13 years, killing was all I knew. So obsessed with death. that I never stopped to consider the lives of those around me. Lives that I see now were scarcely worth living. Be they bearers or beggars, most march blindly to their end, never realizing that they too deserve a choice. And I dare not turn a blind eye to their suffering any longer.
So, atonement then, is it?
That was the answer we found.
The only one we need.
I'll be expecting you both to pull your weight.
And we will.
Well then, with a sprinkle of fire and ice, this plan of mine might just work.
What trouble are you looking to get yourself into now?
The best kind. We're going to sneak into the Imperial capital and pay a visit to Mother.
And the last of our farmholds in the eastern provinces has succumbed to the blight.
Without their yield, we will be hard-pressed to fill the capital's granaries before winter.
If there is a capital by then, the black creeps closer as we speak.
And yet you do naught but bawl and bluster.
Your Radiance?
If it is fertile land the Empire requires, we need but look south.
If you mean the Crystalline Dominion's holdings, we are bound by mutual accord. Theirs is a neutral state whose borders we are sworn to respect.
Gentlemen, did we swear to see our people starve?
Well, I really do think
The gates of Oriflamme buckle at the flood of those come seeking refuge from the Blight. If there is not grain enough to feed those within our walls, how, pray tell, will we feed those without? But instead of setting your minds to riddles such as these, you lock horns with an enemy from across the sea, sending our soldiers to the slaughter in their thousands. The Empire bleeds, and you sit here prattling like crones in a tea house. And you fancy yourselves leaders of men. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. We are but their servants. If their land is being wrested away, it is our duty to claim new lands for them.
Your Radiance! You cannot mean a war of conquest.
That is exactly what I mean. It is time we expanded our dominion. This is the will of great Grieger.
There will be uproar. Then we must find a way to distract the citizenry.
But how much will that cost? And what of our legions? Shall we raise the furs?
Well, someone will have to contend with the Dalnecs.
I will not keep you. You all have much to do. Where is my son?
The Lord Prince is currently garrisoned at the Strait of Arthur. If it please you, I can send word requesting his immediate return to the Holy Capital.
That won't be necessary. Tell him instead to see to his wounds. Bahamut's strength will be needed again soon.
As you command.
I must have misheard. You mean to tell me that the Mother Crystals are the reason the world is dying? Are you mad?
I have been called that on occasion, but no, not today. We've all seen it firsthand. Empty wastes where once were green meadows. Land drained so dry of its ether, not even the rats remained. But where was it all going? I spent years searching for an answer, until I saw it standing right in front of me. There, in the self-same crystals we look to for their so-called blessing. All right, listen. Take this crystal. How does it allow us to conjure magics? Answer, by drawing ambient ether from the air. But where do these crystals come from?
That's easy. They're mined from the Mother Crystals.
They're one and the same. Although admittedly this here fits more easily in the pocket.
But the Mother Crystals are massive. Some as large as mountains.
So you see the problem. Imagine just how much ether can be drawn by something that size. As to where it's all going, mind, well, I can't know everything, can I?
We are taught that the Mother Crystals are divine. Their ether a gift from the heavens. For centuries, nations have fought and fallen for want of that gift. If what you say is true, how did no one else see it?
Who says they didn't? Maybe the truth was inconvenient.
Inconvenient to whom, exactly?
The higher-ups? The gods themselves?
So now you want to do something about the crystals? And what? We're not helping bearers and dominants anymore.
I didn't say that. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. But if we continue down this path, there's only one fate that awaits the realm. And we can't very well set our people free if they're all lying dead in a blighted ditch. Not if we want to create a place where they can live on their own terms anyway. Sort of defeats the purpose. So, if we have to bring the old world crashing down in order to build us a new one, what say you? Are you with me?
I suppose it's about time I repaid your faith.
You could have just said aye. But it's nice to have you aboard all the same.
What have I got myself into? I'm going to need more than a few potions for this.
Okej, na tym poprzestaniemy dzisiaj. Po więcej zapraszam jutro. Trzymajcie się, miłego dnia. Hejo!